We move to the Big Ten, and Louisiana heads to Minnesota. Non-conference game in Week 5. I get it. Minnesota, an 11-point favorite, total of 49 on this one. It's 11 a.m. on the Big Ten Network, or Big Ten Network alternate, or whatever, because I think the main Big Ten Network is going to be showing Penn State. But regardless, Minnesota coming off just a heartbreaking loss last week at Northwestern. They were up by 3 touchdowns heading into the fourth quarter and just could not get stops against Ben Bryant. Well, now Louisiana comes in, and Louisiana not as good as Northwestern, you would think. But you look at these numbers. Power rating, I've got Minnesota by 4.43. Just based on raw statistics, yeah, well, how about this? Opponent-adjusted statistics. I've got Minnesota barely better than a pick'em. Like, this is wild. The team strength certainly favors Minnesota, but their numbers have not been good. Number 122 PPA per pass, number 65 PPA per rush, right? The running back, and I forget his name, Daniel something, I think. Don't hold it against me, Minnesota fans. I'm sorry. I got a lot of games I'm going through. But I like the running back quite a bit. He looked great, but he didn't play towards the end of the Northwestern game because he had some kind of hamstring issue, whatever. Okay, like that's not great. And then on defense, I mean, you look at what Louisiana does on offense here, and we'll pull it up like this so that you can, of course, pause if you want to. That way you can see the sheet. PPA per rush, Louisiana's number 4. They run the ball, 50% of the time, very well balanced. They're number 10 in rushing success rate, number 31 in rushing explosiveness, number 13 in offensive line yards, number 57 in stuff rate allowed. All of that is better than what Minnesota's defense does. I see a lot of advantages here. The biggest issue, of course, being turnover margin. If Louisiana gives the ball away, that's going to be an issue. They're number 121 in turnover margin, number 124 in giveaways per game. Minnesota, number 20 in takeaways per game. So that's something to pay attention to. But, yeah, I mean, you look at points per scoring opportunity. Minnesota, once people get a first down inside the 40, like they can't stop people. And you look at Louisiana, it's kind of the same thing. They're number 113 in points per scoring opportunity. The issue is that Minnesota can't finish drives. They're number 110 in points per scoring opportunity on offense. Field position, like all the 5 factors rank heavily skews Louisiana's way here. I'll take the Raging Cajuns plus the 11 here. Minnesota does not look good right now. And they've got Michigan next week, a bit of a look-ahead spot, maybe. I don't know that you can look ahead when you just got to get right. So Louisiana has surprised me this year. I will take them to cover the 11 on the road with this one. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.